you think my hair's too big? I wanted to put some air in it for the... Oh, hey! Ha! Wilma Fingerdoo here with the Fingerdoo review of RuPaul's Drag Race Season 9, the finale, and all I need to say is, Jorge, drink me! What is this? It's not even full. Is this your coffee? No, you got it from a large Marge out back? You're an idiot. I had no idea Large Marge was so Irish. Okay, so let's get to it. Well, this week the queens were finalizing who was the supermodel drag queen superstar of the year. And it was so nice to see all the queens come back. Can I just say, Kimora Black, she made some comment during the reunion about how chalky she thought she looked. Well, she didn't look chalky at the finale. She looked gorgeous, and that rhinestone nude dress was stunning. I would like to ask this question. I'm sure lots have, I don't know. Is Charlie Hyde having Alzheimer's? Is that why he has his name on everything, so he knows who he is when he looks into a mirror? Because if he were going to do that, it should be backwards. He probably still looks into a mirror and goes, I have no idea who this is. But it just, Charlie on the neck, he's branding himself, and unfortunately, I think that he really shot himself in the foot for branding with that crappy lip sync. I mean, unless your branding is to be a bit of a pussy. I'm just saying, kisses to Charlie Hyde. So, the girls return, and all I can say is one of the things I was so happy about with this finale was that Valentina said nothing. They didn't talk to her very much. She was literally just a prop in the corner. And that's how I think she'll probably spend the rest of her drag career, bless her. Can I just say the best dress on that runway was Trinity Taylor's. That chartreuse extravaganza fantasy was delicious. And Sasha Velour recreating that Bram Stoker Lucy's death dress was delish. All in all, you know, a typical reunion. They all look good. We met family members. And the highlight of my evening was meeting Papa Velour. Sasha Velour talked about her dad going to all of her shows and everything, and how the community calls her Papa Velour. Well, understandably so. He's a sweetie, and she is lucky to have a dad like that. Seriously, I'm jealous. And who didn't love Wintergreen making a cameo, hey, to Peppermint? She is looking good, and she is looking fierce. Something tells me that Wintergreen has been working the circuit since that makeover episode. I am serious. Watch out, girl. She could be season 11 for sure. So, after we had our meet and greet and our chitty chat, and can I just say, RuPaul looked gorgeous. I love the fact that she almost lip-synced to her own song off the top. That was fun. I always feel badly for Michelle and the boys because they always seem to be relegated to like the Waldorf and Statler puppets from the Muppet Show off in the corner. No, don't let them on stage. Don't talk to them. Just point at them and we'll wave and it'll all be fabulous. But then it was down to this year's face crack, which was a lip sync to end all lip syncs. All the girls had to lip sync for the crown. It wasn't just who was the favorite. You could hashtag anyone you wanted as much as you wanted. Didn't have a amount to a hill of beans this year. It was all about the lip sync. And so the wheel got spun and Trinity was the first one picked. So she picked Peppermint. And rightly so, because Trinity's not afraid of anybody. The thing was, I don't think either of them did that great in that lip sync, quite frankly. No offense, because let's just start with Trinity. At some point in her day, she has got to stop using that tuck as a weapon. I couldn't relax the whole time she was in that outfit because I thought it was going to split her in two. I mean, she had that little skirt on and she whipped it off and it was like that super high wedgie. It's like, oh, and no wonder you're tucked. It's gonna, you cough, your balls will come out of your mouth. You're so tight down there. But also her lip sync. I mean, I remember when she was in the bottom two during the season, she did a great lip sync, but she did it against Charlie Hyde, who stood there and did nothing. This time, she did a lip sync against somebody who was moving around, and I was a little disappointed. Trinity had no finishing moves. There was no death drops, no splits, no high kicks. She did that whole thing where she drops to her knee, and then she did that weird James Mansfield somersault near the end, and ended with a cha-cha-cha. Peppermint, on the other hand, now I just need to say, this poor girl, I think there's something wrong in her DNA that doesn't allow her to buy good outfits for her. They're fun, they're cute, but they either don't fit her right or they're not the most flattering. And this little gladiator blue and silver fantasy number she had on off the top, it was all right. It was all right, it wasn't great. It was, again, one of those things where if we were just doing runway, Trinity would win. And she had that lovely wig on, she looked good. And then she started to lip sync, and she was mostly doing a lot of, you know, Charlie Hyde's Get Off My Lawn and very simple stuff. And then, right near the end, whipped off the wig, did a reveal on the dress. She had a long gown, still not attractive, but fantastic reveal. And then that short little wig, spectacular. She looked good, she worked it, and sadly so, she beat Trinity because she just had that little extra, that little something that put her apart from the pack, and good for her. Then it was down to Shea Coulee and Sasha Velour. Now Shea had said that she didn't want to lip sync against Sasha Velour, but that's not how cookies crumble all the time, is it? So there they were, the two of them. Now I would like to point out, Sasha Velour had that little rose and that little red wig and that simple little dress on, and I was like, okay, Sasha Velour, what you got up your sleeve? Wasn't what she had up her sleeve, it was she had up her gloves. She crushed that rose, spread the petals, and then there was a reveal with one glove, petals. And then there was a reveal of another glove, petals. And then she took that wig off, petals. Now between those reveals and the expression on Sasha Velour's face through that, because she went from smiling to really emotional, I got emotional. When those petals started falling from her wig, I was like, oh my God, I'm not strong enough, which was the song they did before. Shea Coulee, I love her. I love Shea Coulee. She was a fan favorite. She won 4 challenges. She should have won. On paper of any other season, she would have won. But she's boring on stage, no offense. She does all the right things. She looks gorgeous, but there's no finishing move, her and Trinity. I'm not saying I need to see another death drop, but I at least need a finishing move, something, an exclamation point. If you're not doing splits, jumps into the splits and death drops, that's the starting line. You have to start with those. We need bigger than that even. And I just felt that Shea Coulee didn't deliver it. So of course, Sasha Velour won her chance. So then it was down to Pep and Sasha. And quite frankly, I thought that was it for Sasha because I thought she hasn't got anything more in the tank. You know, because she's just a little art queen. Well, no, she came out in that bug mask, bone thing, and that pointy armed dress. She looked good. Peppermint had that lavender turkey chicken duster number. I don't know what she was wearing. It was gorgeous. Feathers and iridescent skirts and everything. But there was something about Sasha Velour's performance. She didn't move around too much. At first she took off just the bottom of that mask to reveal her red glittery mouth, perfectly lip sync. And then she took the 2 sides of the mask off, and it was just there, bald Sasha Velour, and doing her thing again. And just killed it. No offense to Peppermint, because I absolutely love Peppermint. I couldn't have asked for a better top 2. And the bottom line is, Sasha Velour won the whole shebang. I would like to point out, she was my original pick for top 4. I said she will either get kicked out the first week or she's gonna win the whole thing. Just saying. Sorry about it. Seriously. So, season 9 is done. Oh, and I have to say, I'm looking forward to a little bit of a break. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll be reviewing other stuff, but seriously, I'm a little drag raced out right now. I need to just clear my palate and get ready for season 10 because, well, season 10, Eureka will be back. She already knows what she's up against. What will the other queens be like? We're just gonna have to cool our heels, follow all these girls on social media, love them like we love our own families, well, not the ones we were born to, and then wait for season 10 to start, and it'll be fantastic. And when it does, don't forget, come on back to Out TV and Out TV Go for the season 10 fabulosity and shenanigans. And then when you're done watching, come on back and see me, and you and I'll compare notes, because seriously, if I'm not doing it, who the heck is? Till next year, miss me! Mwah! Seriously, Jorge, I would really like some better cocktails next season. This coffee is not cutting it for me. Although I have to say, I think I'm becoming Irish. Ooh, yes.